Welcome to Facts Capsule, where we uncover the lesser-known gems of the past. Today, we're diving into 20 obscure historical facts that somehow missed the pages of your history textbooks. Buckle up for a journey through time that's as bizarre as it is fascinating. Did you know Albert Einstein declined an offer to become the second president of Israel? Back in 1952, his friend and the first president, Chaim Weizmann, sought Einstein's leadership due to his belief in unity between Jews and Arabs. But guess what? Einstein said, "Thanks, but no thanks." In 1807, Napoleon Bonaparte, feeling triumphant after battles, hosted a rabbit hunt party. Little did he know that these cuddly bunnies had a different agenda. They attacked him and his guests. It turned into a hair-raising experience, to say the least. Ever heard of Tom Johnson, the Irish pirate who planned to rescue Napoleon from his prison on St. Helena? Yep, in 1820, he had this daring scheme involving submarines and a grand escape plan. But Napoleon had other ideas. Seems he preferred a heroic comeback. Let's talk about Empress Josephine's love for exotic pets. She had kangaroos, emus, and even a female orangutan named Rose. This well-mannered orangutan even dined with Josephine using utensils, quite the unexpected guest in the French court. Back in the day, the Dutch waged war against the Isles of Sicily for 350 years without a single casualty. It all began during the English Civil War, and the Dutch, well, let's just say they had a unique way of declaring war and settling things. Ever heard of the Anglo-Zanzibar War of 1896? It lasted a jaw-dropping 38 minutes. The Brits wasted no time. Within 2 minutes, they had already demolished the palace and ended the so-called war. In 1929, researchers at Princeton University tried an unusual experiment. They turned a live cat into a telephone. Using the cat's auditory nerve, they communicated between rooms. Surprisingly, the experiment had its ups and downs for both the scientists and the feline. Move over, Mona Lisa. The Gent Altarpiece, painted by Jan van Eyck, holds the record for being the most stolen artwork in history. This masterpiece faced theft attempts not once, not twice, but 7 times. Ever wondered why the Antarctic is called the Antarctic? Well, it's got Greek roots. It's all about the bears, yes, bears. The name comes from the Greek word arctos, which refers to bears, and it's quite the tale of naming logic from the 19th century. Imagine surviving both atomic bomb attacks on Hiroshima and Nagasaki. There was one man, Tsutomu Yamaguchi, who defied the odds and lived through both unimaginable catastrophes. It's an incredible testament to resilience. How about the first person to survive Niagara Falls in a barrel? Meet Annie Edson Taylor, an American schoolteacher who celebrated her birthday by taking a wild plunge over the falls. Now, let's talk about Louis Antoine de Bourbon, who had one of the shortest reigns as King of France, less than 20 minutes. It's a tale of a moment of uncertainty in French history. Did you know that official records show only 6 deaths from the Great Fire of London in 1666? Yet, history suggests there might have been many more casualties lost in the chaos and ashes. And here's an unexpected twist from ancient Egypt: they didn't use pillows. Instead, they slept on these unique-looking headrests made of wood or ivory. Talk about a different bedtime setup. Thanks for joining us on this whirlwind tour through some truly mind-boggling historical facts that got overlooked.